Bore da, we've come to the end of a working week, and for those of you who have had to go out and work this week and not stuck in the house with this lockdown of ours, you're probably saying, praise the Lord, it's Friday. There's a worship song that we sing, and the lyrics declare of Jesus, you are beautiful beyond description, too marvelous for words, too wonderful for comprehension, like nothing ever seen or heard. Jesus, beautiful beyond description. However, Isaiah 53 and verse 2 has this to say of him. He has no beauty or majesty to attract us to him. Nothing in his appearance that we should desire him. When I say the word beautiful, what comes to mind? Maybe a sunset, or a robin in flight, a rose in bloom, a bride on her wedding day, the face of a newborn baby, a waterfall, and so on. What is it about these things that we would call them beautiful? According to the verse from Isaiah, Jesus was nothing much to look at on the outside. Isaiah here describes him at the point of his punishment and his death, as he had been severely beaten and his face marred more than any other. He had no beauty or majesty at that moment to attract us to him, says Isaiah. It's what he did. It's who he represents that makes him beautiful and arouses our pleasure and our desire to have an intimate relationship with him. Jesus, yes, is beautiful beyond description and offers that harmonious blending of everything good and right and righteous and satisfying and pleasing. He satisfies my life's longing like no one or nothing else can do. Yes, he is beautiful beyond description and too marvelous for words. And Paul says of him, the Son is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn over all creation. For in him all things were created, things in heaven and earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities. All things have been created through him and for him. He is before all things, and in him all things hold together. And he is the head of the body, the church. He is the beginning and the firstborn from among the dead, so that in everything he, Jesus, who is beautiful beyond description, might have supremacy. For God was pleased to have all fullness dwell in him, and through him to reconcile all things to himself, whether things on earth or things in heaven, by making peace through his blood shed on the cross. Yes, in one sense there was no beauty in him that we should desire him as we see him. His face marred more than any man as he prepares himself for Calvary and eventually hangs and bleeds and dies on the cross. But there is beauty in him as the creator of all things, the source of all beauty. We find beauty in him because he is permanent, powerful and perfect. God finds pleasure in Jesus, and through Jesus all things in heaven and on earth are reconciled into a harmonious blending that is pleasing to both God and us. He sacrificed his life so that we can be brought back into the presence of God. Yes, as this weekend comes to an end, I say of Jesus, you are beautiful beyond description, too marvelous for words, too wonderful for comprehension, like nothing ever seen or heard. Hey, have a great weekend and be blessed as you listen to this beautiful song. God bless you. Pob bendydd. Hwyl fawr.
Beautiful beyond description, too marvelous for words, too wonderful for comprehension, like nothing ever seen or heard. Who can grasp your infinite wisdom? Who can fathom the depths of your love? You are beautiful beyond description, majesty enthroned above. And I stand in awe of you. I stand in awe of you. Holy God, to whom all praise is due. I stand in awe of you. You are beautiful beyond description, too marvelous for words, too wonderful for comprehension, like nothing ever seen or heard. Who can grasp your infinite wisdom? Who can fathom the depths of your love? You are beautiful beyond description, majesty enthroned above. And I stand in awe of you. I stand in awe of you. Holy God, to whom all praise is due. I stand in awe of you. Stand in awe of you. And I stand in awe of you. I stand in awe of you. Holy God, to whom all praise is due. I stand